What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to NieR Automata, this time with version 1.18 episode 23, which I believe is the penultimate episode. But again, I'm hopeful that we will get a second season. Last episode was another fantastic one. This whole season has been absolutely phenomenal. Focusing on NieR and YoRHa, I think their names are. Really liked the look into their characters. Really liked the kind of overarching story of last episode as well. Kind of showing up, revealing a lot more about the whole kind of plot of the show and such. But yeah, expected another fantastic episode today. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section though. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these reactions. And yeah, let's continue with the last two androids, I believe. To A2 and 9s, of course. Again, I expected us to see more of this Emil character, judging from what I'd seen before the series. Saw quite a lot of his face about. Isn't that just awful? Doesn't even have any arms to caress her with. Have you atoned? What sins? The sin of man? Yeah. What sins, bro? I really like those two. I really like those two. I say that about a lot of the characters in the show. I feel like a lot of the characters are super fucking likable. And I was a little bit wrong last week. Thank you guys for all the comments last week, by the way, as well. Helped me out with understanding the episode a bit more. And I was mistaken in the fact that I thought like these androids had human souls. Evidently not. It was just NieR and YoRHa that was their kind of mission. These androids are just androids. Wash their clear. Well, are we going to be seeing that in these last episodes, I imagine? 9s versus 2B. Or 2A, again, I'm sorry. I always mix her name up. Oh. Again, it's very much one of the most underrated anime this year, this show, to be honest. I don't hear anyone talking about it anywhere on my socials. I get like on Twitter and such, I follow a lot of anime accounts and such, hear about a lot of anime, weekly anime, upcoming stuff, and yeah, I just don't see anything about this, which I find quite crazy. Rest in peace, you two. I think, to be honest with you, I almost feel a bit happy for them in a sense that they're finally away from their. Again, it's hard to talk about, but like their suffering of a life. I don't know. They're very nice girls, very lovely, but just again, what we learned about them last week, it really does. Like all those years of them feeling the guilt, and this is finally their being relinquished of that, which it's again, it's almost a good thing. Bad as it sounds. think that's actually really unfair. Humans created them, and yeah, that's a big topic. Quite disgusting when you think about humans and stuff. That's why I'm so wary of AI in real life. Things like that, where you just create a sad existence. Don't get me wrong, they had their fair share of good times and such, of them being sisters and so on. But like, again, just what we learned last week, it's just overwhelmingly awful having to feel like that. And because they didn't have any choice in the matter, they were programmed and such and created for that reason. It's like, yeah, shit. Let's quit talking about that. So I could go on for ages. Well, nice to see you as well. Was I forget, but was Nine's segment with him talking to himself, that was last week as well, wasn't it, right? I like that segment a lot as well. Past self. Oh, what is this? What is this weapon? Oh, she's never looked this sadistic. Oh, let's spin on that thing. Spin on that thing, nice. I quite like weapons like this. It kind of reminds me a bit of like, it's not really the same, but a little bit like the pyramid thing sword from Silent Hill 2, where it's like it's bulky and you've got like work around it. Bad comparison there, but I just always think that weapon is such a pain in the ass to use, but it's also super powerful. Well, absolutely no idea. Hopefully we will figure that out. The library. Library. A fucking huge library, isn't it? Yeah. I imagine she's going to be too good at hacking.
界生命体はそんな場所まで侵入していたのか。この塔は月面の人類を狙った放題。人類が絶滅。ヨルハ計画。人類生存の偽造。ヨルハ実験部隊。
Environmentals.
2E モデルの運用。バンカーの破棄計画。どうせこんなことだろうと思ったよ。ナイエスはこのことを。
Oh, we already knew that, didn't we? She's fine about that. These hacking sisters caused the bloody virus.
2B の腕の外装と筋肉を僕に強制保護。
警告。指定した 2B の擬態は敵機械生命体に鹵獲されたものである。
Might infect you. I imagine there's some kind of danger to doing this, right? Please. Yeah, as expected. Well, I don't think he really cares, does he? Shoot faster. Conceptual personas. I love this guy's voice actor. He's fucking laughing at us again. Laughing at 9S not too long ago. Oh shit, the saw thing. So the hacking was planned? You're created to die. So I don't think we knew that, did we? That like the actual I didn't anyway. Maybe I missed a few things, but we knew, yeah. Huh. So yeah, YoRHa was just a squadron of these androids to take care of the whole android situation, where the androids were created to help the humans, but now that there is no need, because there is no humans, they're now got to like implode essentially and just take themselves out, so that there'll be no trace of them left, wiping all of extinction essentially, because these are the creation of humans, I think anyway, these androids, so pretty much wiping out every kind of trace of them to an extent. There's always going to be like the information, I guess, that humans have left here, maybe like buried or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think I've got that right. Again, essentially just created to die. It's kind of sad because what this guy was saying about them being useless and them having no I mean, he's right, but in laughing at us like that, it's awful, isn't it? But essentially, he is right. He likes laughing, doesn't he? Where'd he get that from? Indeed. Ah. They're infected. So it's like they artificially created a hurdle for their species to jump over. Not created, but yeah, made these an obstacle so they would, yeah. Disagreed. So are these the two we saw kind of discussing things there? These little eye robot things. Fuck out, look at that face. Yeah, they are. That's quite funny. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, we see in the opening that A2 and Nines fight each other, but I find that quite ironic because I said earlier about the whole kind of implosion thing with the androids. They've actually made it so 9S and A2 might end up killing each other, essentially wiping out all of the androids. Which, like, yeah, they could. Obviously, I don't think Nines is going to stop fighting, but if they stop fighting, then yeah, it doesn't kind of fulfill that prophecy or whatever. But I think you could maybe infer. Again, obviously, we saw the opening that these two are going to fight. But if there was no opening, I think you could probably understand, probably at some point throughout the story, that these two would be like the end game fight and the end game of the androids. These two going at it, and like I said, I feel like the most likely outcome now we know all this is that there is no winner between these two. Now, how I think the fight is going to go. They both lose. And look at that face. That's yeah, that speaks 1,000 words. That face, doesn't it? The fucking balls, man. I hate those balls. I hated those fucking balls in the game. Again, I really shouldn't have started on the hardest difficulty. I should have. I never do on unusual games. I don't know why I decided to on this one. Usually, we'll start normal mode. But as I was saying, that would then wipe out everything that humans, wipe out any history of humans. So I feel like it's much better there being some record than everything getting wiped out for good. E2 Executioner. He did. He found that out. It's amazing, isn't it? He cares this much for someone that would kill him over and over again. But they shared such beautiful moments, so. Shut the fuck up. It's my order to you. That was shut the fuck up in Android language right there. Meaningless code. Well, yeah, as again suspected, the main ending point of this season is going to be these two going at it. Awesome episode again today, wasn't it? Very informative. Like I said, I feel like we knew a few of these things already, but the cannon, we didn't. I didn't realize this was actually a weapon. But again, in terms of, like I said, erasing all existence of humans, any evidence of them. Makes perfect sense. But yeah, that scene in the opening definitely has me very hyped for this fight. I can't believe we've only got 1 week left. I almost feel like, well, again, this second season's been fantastic, but I do feel like this could be longer as well, if you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of this kind of got such a rich world building and such. There's a lot more we could do. Maybe not after this season, but again, I think I know that the sequel is a prequel. Yeah, it's set before this, I believe. So I think there's a lot you could do in the before of this season. I'm not too big a fan of prequels, especially in horror movies. No ending segment at all today. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of prequels, just because they usually answer a bunch of stuff never really wanted answer in the first place. Again, especially in terms of horror movies, I feel like that 80 to 90% of horror movie ones are pretty terrible. But they also do cover some interesting stuff. I feel like I actually went over to buy NieR Automata. I went on the store to see how much it was, and it's on sale again. So I might end up buying the game after I finish the anime, just because again I don't want to spoil the anime for myself. Although I probably won't finish it in time for next week, even if I did buy it today. But yeah, the Replicant, which is the prequel, is actually higher rated than NieR Automata, I believe. So yeah, I'm expecting some awesome stuff in that, and again, hopefully it does get adapted, but no confirmation or anything. Hopefully we'll have confirmation next week. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Fantastic episode again today. Like I said, lots of little bits of information revealed. Interested in learning more about these robots, honestly. Again, as you can probably expect, didn't get everything down about them, just because it's quite a lot to take in. But I think their virus is just the fact that they've gained humanity, and they've gained maybe their own opinions and such, and we see them arguing with each other. So they haven't got a virus as in the virus we see go through the androids, but their virus is their own kind of individuality, and those two kind of versions of the girls going against each other. And then we see the robots fighting at the end here. I think that also I think it was pretty evident during these scenes, wasn't it? But again, I could be wrong, so please do let me know. But yeah, these they end up fighting each other just like the androids are. Maybe all these species are just designed to implode, and you could say the same about humans as well. Humans are maybe it's a real possibility in our world, isn't it, that humans are just going to nuke at each other and everyone just wipe out the whole human race. So yeah, that's also something that humans perhaps infected the robots and androids with. But yeah, super awesome episode. Let me know what you guys thought of this one though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Also do want to say again, the voice actor for this for the machine kind of whole, I want to say membrane, I don't really know what to call it. The whole kind of all the machine life forms. I really like the choice in voice actor. I really like him in quite a few roles. So yeah, again, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.